Hello there, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a beautiful flow for the hips, and we're going to start this one in cobbler. So go ahead, meet me in your cobbler position. If you want to grab a block to be under your sits bones, be my guest. Well, we're going to start with bringing the feet together. Now, if you just want to come to stillness, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to open up our feet like a little book here. Give ourselves the biggest form of love by rubbing these feet, sending some positive energy all the way down to these beautiful feet. They take us everywhere we want to go. They work so hard for us, and yet we rarely give them thought. So we're going to be intentional with our feet today. Very loving intention. Very slow, very mindful here. Showing some love to the toes as well because they are an extension of the foot. And once you feel good with your foot massage, we're going to butterfly these legs here. Just starting to warm up through the hips. And when you feel good with that, we're going to hinge at the hips to come forward. You can use your elbows here to press against the knees to deepen the stretch. Beautiful. Slowly come back up. We're coming through that cheerleader pose, deer pose. There's all kinds of names for this, but this is how we are. We're going to face this right leg and we're going to do those leg lifts. We're also going to play with mobility here, so we're going to have some fun. So bringing our arms and hands to the mat here, flexing through that foot or pointing it. You may find it easier to point, find it easier to kind of flex here. And we're just going to do 10. And we're going to do them pretty slow. And let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful job. And now we're just going to pick that foot up and send it out long, and let's fold here. We have this nice little weirdness going on. Normally we tuck it in, but we're going to leave it behind us like that today. Just stretch into this hamstring on this right leg. Just 2 rounds of breath here. And slowly we walk back up, and we're going to switch feet. So now we're going to face this left foot, coming into our cheerleader / deer pose here. Facing the left, hands on the mat, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Go ahead, send it out, and let's fold over this leg. Nice little hamstring stretch. We're not here long. And slowly we come on up. So now we're going to play with the mobility. So hands come behind us. We're going to bring the feet to the mat. So the goal here is to get the legs to come all the way down into this little cheerleader pose, all the way over to the other side. So we're just going to do this 20 times. This is like a windshield wiper, except we're really exaggerating it because we really want both the legs to land on the mat here. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very beautiful job. Coming around into an all fours. We're just going to take some of our fire hydrant. We're going to get some of that booty work on there. So let's go ahead and lift that right leg up towards the side, bend the leg, and let's pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it around to the back, still bent, flexor pointed up to you, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that leg, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful job. Release that leg back down. And we're going right on over to the other side. So lift that left leg up for our fire hydrant. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Bend it and point it up here. Flexed, pointed. Choice is yours. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten it. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Very nice job. We're going to go ahead and take this right foot in between the hands. Allow ourselves to come on up here. Low lunge, right hand, right hip. Okay. Left hand, left hip, right hand, right knee. Push forward here, really feeling into this hip flexor on the left side. Taking some nice deep inhales and exhales here. Beautiful. Hands come to the mat. Push back into our half splits. You can flex that foot. Breathing. Now we're going to go for the lifts of this leg. I know this is a really hard one. This is deep compression here along with super, super big hip work. So we're just going to do 5 of these. And if your leg doesn't actually lift, it's okay. We are trying. Eventually the muscle will respond. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Roll back through and send that right leg back. Beautiful. Step the right foot in between the hands and let's go and rise up. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right hip. Get it right that time. Just a little pressure and it's keeping us to square in the hips. A lot of times we allow this left hip here to come a little forward. We want to pull it back into place. Hips are square here. This is just a little bit of a reminder. Coming back to the connection with the breath. Beautiful. Hands come to the mat and we push back, half splits. Stretch through that hamstring. Pulling those toes towards your face. And let's go for the 5 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step it back. Those are serious. Okay, let's go ahead. Right side again. Step that foot up. Rise up. Push it forward. Back to the breath. Hands come to the mat. Push back, half splits. And let's go for those 5 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll forward, tuck the back toes, rise up, high lunge, arms up and overhead. Maybe taking our Kali Mudra here. Spin through that left knee and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it low there. Feel that hip flexor on the left side. Beautiful. Bring the hands down. Knee can come down and step that right leg back. Beautiful job. Bouncing right over. Left foot steps forward. Rise up. Push on those legs. Take one more round of breath here. Hands come to the mat. Push back, half splits. Noticing the difference each time we come here. And let's come in for those leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Roll forward, tuck the back toes, and come up. High lunge. If you want to take Kali Mudra, be my guest. Bending through that right knee and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it low. Nice big breaths. Frame the foot, lower the knee, and step the right or the left foot back. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take some cat-cows here. Inhale, lifts us. Exhale, rounds us. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we round. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, round. Beautiful job. Go ahead and step that right foot in between the hands. Inhale brings us up. If you want to take your arms up and overhead, be my guest. Just finding what feels good within your body here today. And hands come to the mat. We push back, half splits. And let's take those leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll it forward. We're going to heel toe this foot. Outside edge of the mat. Coming in for our lizard. We're actually going to tuck the back toes and lift that back leg because we're going for the challenge here. Hands are on the mat and we're just hanging out here. Sometimes this can be hard. And, we're kind of trying to push ourselves to do hard things because we can do hard things. Let's just breathe here. Back to that breath. We'll just go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften that left knee to the mat. Step that right leg back. Yeah. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes and sit back on the heels. If you want to take some wrist circles, let's do it. Regaining control of the breath. And let's come back in for some more. So back into our all fours. And let's go and step that left foot in between the hands. Peel yourself up here, finding what feels good on this side. Hands come to the mat, push back half splits. Yep, we're doing these again for 5 counts. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Roll it forward, heel toe that left foot out to the outside edge of the mat. And once you get here, we're going to tuck the right toes and send it up. Of course, finding a little rock, a little sway here, or stillness. Whatever your body is calling for right now, let's just go ahead and find some calmness within the mind here. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften that back knee. Step the left foot back. Very nice. Got one more set I want to take us through here. So we're going to go ahead, step that right foot in between the hands. Same options, taking what you wish, leaving what doesn't serve you. Hands come to the mat, push back half splits. And let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nicely done. Roll it forward. We're coming in for pigeon, so heel toe it over to the left, allowing this right knee to come towards that right wrist. We're active pigeons today. We are not folding. So bringing the left hand to the mat or to that right foot, right hand on that right thigh or the mat, whatever feels good for you here. We're just going to be here in our active pigeons for a minute. This is going to challenge everybody. Everyone loves to lay over in this, but we are wanting to really be active here. We're working on strength. If it feels good, you can take your arms up and overhead, maybe interlace them behind the head. Kali Mudra here. Wherever you want to be. We've got 30 more seconds here. Coming back to that breath. Nice, steady inhales and exhales here. Let's take one more round of breath. Planting the hands and stepping that right knee back. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and look towards those right feet. Shifting through the hips. Look towards the left feet. Oh, yeah, should feel great now, right hip. Beautiful. Let's go ahead. Step that left foot in between the hands. Peel up. Hula lunge. This is our last one, so we're going to enjoy this. Nice steady inhales and exhales here. Hands come to the mat, push back. Half splits. Here we go again. I'm glad tomorrow is a stretchy flow because I can already feel this in my hips and low back. Maybe that's what we'll stretch tomorrow. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Roll it forward. Heel toe it over to the left, bringing that left to the right, bringing that left knee to the left wrist. If I can get my words out today. Sitting up nice and tall here. Once again, hands on the mat or on your body. Choice is up to you. We're here for a minute. So let's enjoy this. Nice, positive, happy thoughts towards self here. And take your hands overhead if that feels good for you. If you like playing with King Pigeon, now would be a wonderful time. Very active, whatever we're doing. We're just not folding over this front leg. Coming back to the breath. "20 more seconds here. I'll take one more round of breath. Beautiful. Hands plant, foot steps back. Whew. Heck yes. We are going to come up into our forward fold at the top of the mat. Take the feet hip width apart and lower here. Ragdoll it, just swaying left to right. Coming back to that breath. Nice steady in breaths and out breaths here. Inhale, we're going to come up half lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we fold. We're going to peel ourselves all the way up to a standing position. Head and neck come last. Oh yeah, feel into that back body. Palms face forward. Should feel wonderful to stand up here. Taking the feet to the outside edges of the mat. We're going to drop our booties on down here. And more work. We're just going to do the yogi squat to the standing forward fold 10 times. So here we are in yogi squat, and let's power up. Forward fold. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Come back, yogi squat. Oh yeah, and let's sit back. We're rocking and rolling. We got some core work to do. Stephanie's absolute favorite. So let's come into it. Kali Mudra, Charlie's Angels, whatever you want to call it. Overhead. And legs up. And we know the drill, so let's get on with it. Lower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah. Big hug. Hug yourself. Big hug of the knees. Big, big, big hug. Rock. Left, right. Oh, yeah. We're coming in. Happy baby here. So, grabbing either the ankles or calves or the outside of the feet. Pulling it down. Making sure that our sits bones and shoulders are connected to the mat here. Allowing yourself time to rest in this position. We worked up lots of beautiful energy. And this is where the body starts noticing all of this radiant energy inside that it now gets to absorb into all of the cells that make up you. Magic. We love magic around here. And just be here for a few more rounds of breath. One more round of breath here. Peel these legs together, and we're going to rock and roll up to a comfy seat. We're going to do our Satali breath, also known as taco breathing. We've done this on the channel before. If you want to grab a block, be my guest. We're just going to do a few rounds of this. So if you are genetically unable to curl your tongue like a taco, then just imagine that you're sipping through a straw with your teeth closed. So we got some options there. I know that it is genetically unable for some people to roll the tongue, so we got to offer the modification there. So the way this works is we inhale through the taco tongue, and then we exhale through the nose. This is a very cooling breath work. So we're going to do this together. I'm not going to walk you through it. It's really challenging to do that. But these are just nice, gentle inhales and exhales. We are controlling the breath to some extent, but we're not trying to make them short. We're actually trying to lengthen the breath. So go ahead and find that taco tongue, and then inhale, close the mouth, and exhale. We'll repeat this 5 times. And if you like, you can do it with your eyes closed or open. Choice is yours. Let's go. Wherever you are, we're going to do one more round. Going to bring your hands at heart center. Thank you so much for sharing this time and space with me, sharing your beautiful energy. I cannot express all the gratitude I feel within my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please do comment, like this video, tell me how it went. Tell me how you're getting along. And are you ready for tomorrow's stretchy day? Are you ready for more power? I want to know the answer. Have a great rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.